Hey everybody, I'm Dave, and this is Dave Life Adventures. I try to bring you content that, as you know, will help you in your van life. I know I need help, so why not share my learnings with everybody else? So I'm here today to talk about a product that I discovered recently from a fellow Tiffin GH1 owner. And this applies to really any Sprinter van build that you may have, whether that's Tiffin or some other manufacturer or your own custom built. And I discovered this company on Etsy. They're called RoutedWild, and they make some fantastic products. I was super impressed when I saw one of these at a recent Overland Expo East in Arrington, Virginia. And shout out to Brian Cow for letting me know about this because they're pretty awesome. So I got my shipment in today, and I thought I would go ahead and install them tonight. And let me flip my camera around. Okay, so I've got this sitting in the passenger side floor now. I've just got it sitting in there. It is not properly installed yet. I wanted to kind of show you guys how this is made. It is a very strong wood framing, but with this nice composite, I guess it's adhered to the wood surface there, but it really gives it a strong feel to it. It looks rugged, looks like it's going to be nice and textured so that as people put their feet on it, you know, they're riding in the passenger seat, this actually gives them quite a more comfortable ride here as well. When they put their feet up, it just elevates it a little bit from the seat. It's not too much, but you'll notice that there's a latch here and hinges up here. I'll show you kind of what that does here in just a moment. But one of my first questions when I ordered this product, which by the way is the Sprinter Van Foot Platform Van Floor Extension, Sprinter accessory van storage. So long name, but basically it's a foot platform storage unit from RoutedWild. So I'm assuming that they routed this out to make the various shapes because it perfectly fits with the contour of the floor you see here. Now, what this is designed to do is the back side here, and I'll try to lift it up just a little bit here, and you can see right there, you'll see a Neridium magnet disc, and it's inset into the back panel there, and there's two of them. There are one on this side and one on the other side. And what the design calls for is for this to be flush with the metal base of your seats, your passenger seat here. So you'll notice that mine may look a little different than yours, unless you have these as well, but I have the Inhabit floor mats in my van for the cabin. What I'm seeing is that it's gonna work perfectly with these down on the floor. It still fits perfectly, and I've already kind of tested installing this, and it works just great. The thing that I had a question about though was really this base of the seat, the mats that go around the edges of it, whether or not I was going to be able to keep that in place. Wasn't sure if those magnets would be strong enough to work through the mat and still keep it secure against the metal frame base there. And the answer is no, it won't. So when I push this down, it doesn't really stick very well. It sticks a little bit, but it's not enough to keep it secure as you put your feet on it or anything like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove these mats from the base of my seat. I'll stick it to the side. And I'm going to make sure that this is lined up the way that I want it here for this. And I just kind of, I'm OCD a little bit. I kind of want it to be the proper space in between these and still show the logo there. I want to show off these wonderful Inhabit mats here, which by the way, if you want these Inhabit mats, you can go to inhabitdesignworks.com and use promo code DaveLife, and that'll get you a nice discount on these. So check them out. They're not cheap, but my goodness, they are such a game changer. And I'll do a more full-length video on these as well for you here in the future. But what this is designed to do, we'll get it lined up just right, and we will press this back against, and listen. You hear that? It is super tight there. I can't, I mean, I can push it really hard and maybe break it free, but it's solid. It's not going anywhere, and that's what you want. So as you climb in, put your feet on this, it's going to give a nice comfortable ride for the passenger here on the passenger seat. So not only that, here's why I did it. I have this problem with, I carry multiple pairs of shoes for depending on what I want to do while I'm out on the road. And I never know where to store my shoes. I don't really want them laying out in the floor, obviously, because, well, that's just untidy, right? And I don't know, I try to container in the back, but I don't want to get out of the van to go get another pair of shoes and get back in the van and so forth. So I kind of want it accessible pretty easily from the inside. Well, guess what? Now, you lift this latch up and voila. Got a nice storage area here that can fit several pairs of shoes and then some. So this is fantastic as far as I'm concerned. And again, nice and solid hardware. This is not going anywhere. It just feels fantastic. So that's the first item. But wait, there's more. I have more items from this same company, and we're going to try those out here now. Okay, so we're looking at the passenger seat over here, and I also have the inhabit mat here on this side. And we already know from doing the front storage platform that the magnets are not going to be good enough to go through the mats. So I'll go ahead and remove the side mat here. And this one is called the storage Cubby. Same type of design, but it is designed to fit right here. And notice that the curvature or the slant of the base here is perfect with the floor. So it is designed to go right over this piece here. And look at that. It is fantastic. So I can show you again there. Notice it slides a little bit there, so I kind of want to get it in the right place, and I think I want it flush with the back side right here like this. But, you know, again, you can use a lot of force and move this or slide it, but for the most part, it is just going to stay right there. And this is just going to be fantastic as far as I'm concerned. So I'm really excited about that. It gives a nice little area to put your stuff in, and relatively unused space otherwise right there. So it's really nice to have that. Okay, let's take a look at the next area, and that's the back side here. Now, I'm in a 2025 Tiffin GH1, and from the manufacturer, this area would have the fire extinguisher on it. So if you do have the fire extinguisher, you'd probably want to move that and relocate that to another area. I have another video on that, so feel free to check that out and see where I positioned mine. But I have these nice inhabit mats here as well on the base. As we found out from the other installation and the front platform installation, that we need to be able to remove these in order for it to affix to it. Now, I don't see that as a problem really from a cosmetic standpoint, because the whole purpose of these were really just to kind of make this look a little bit better and more conform to the flooring. And so I'm going to remove this one here, and we'll bring in the next piece. This one is called the storage organizer. Again, from the same company, very nice quality build here, and it is perfectly notched out in the back to fit across the contours of the base of this. So we'll just put this in place. I'll move my universal mat just a little bit out of the way there. That way I can angle it down, and we'll fit it right over the contour of those, and I'll press it down just a little bit there and move it. So there it is. Notice I can move it just a little bit there, but like normal touching and force on it is not going to move it much. I was using quite a bit of force there, but it looks really nice in place. And again, we have another nice storage area to use in a relatively unused space normally. So I'm super excited to try these out and see how they work. So there you have it. You've got the front storage platform, the storage cubby that fits on the inside of the passenger seat, and then the storage organizer that fits on the back of the passenger seat. These are all by RoutedWild, and you can find them on Etsy.com. Search for RoutedWild, and there's no space there, all one word. And fantastic product so far. I really appreciate the build quality that I'm seeing here, and I can't wait to see how this is going to change the game for me in extra storage in the front area of the Sprinter van. So let me know what you think down in the comments below if you like this kind of content, or if there's other areas that you'd like for me to try to touch on. I'll be glad to do so. Take care and happy camping.